Today, I want to share with you 3 potent statements that illustrate the power of Neville Goddard's teachings. But before I do, I'm Tanya Pluckrose from Rich Result Mindsets. I'm all about helping you master your mind so you can master your life. And if any of my content resonates with you, then please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. So let me begin. Recently, I had to come up with 3 potent statements because I was not happy with what was going on the outside. I think Neville Goddard has a saying that everybody and everything is you pushed out. So I do have this understanding that when anything is happening on the outside, it is a reflection of what is going on inside of you. So I became aware over a period of time that I was not getting the sort of movement I would like on the outside. And I couldn't understand why I was not in the receivership of the results I would like. And of course, my mentor, the late legendary Mr. Bob Proctor, he taught me that you are the only problem and the only solution. So I realized that I had a self-concept problem. That for some reason, people, whether clients or prospective clients or even family members, were not showing up for me. So I knew in order to change the outside, all I needed to do was change the inside. So it happened over a period of time where prospective clients will cancel at the last minute. Some wouldn't show up. I noticed I'd give talks to a group of real estate agents and no one would show up. Yet I had a lot of value to give them. And so I realized I needed to go with it. So the first statement I came up with was, I am chosen. And I tried this for a couple of times and I noticed there was a little bit of movement. Out of the blue, someone contacted me and wanted a meeting. Then I thought, oh, if one statement works, then I'm going to try the next statement. I am wanted. I am chosen and I am wanted. So I started to script it, say it in front of the mirror. I started to listen to it inside my inner dialogue, listening to it. I'm chosen, I'm wanted, I'm chosen, I'm wanted. And then I got more movement, where suddenly I had been ignored by one client who I had offered my services to go and give some free training to their sales team. And I hadn't heard from her for months. And out of the blue, within 2 days of this constant repetition of these 2 words, these 2 statements, suddenly she contacted me. So I went, bingo, I'm onto something. And then I decided I'm going to add one more potent statement. And this potent statement, oh my goodness, it created movement I never ever imagined. In fact, I didn't even want it. But I came up with this statement, I'm in hot demand. So out of the blue, this gentleman out of nowhere contacted me. He found me on Instagram and he wrote to me admiring my work and wanting to know if he could be my friend. Now, at first, I was very hesitant because I've been scammed, and I'm sure you have as well, with these various people trying to contact you. And I know in Facebook, when it was COVID days, they were usually in the form of orthopedic surgeons or they were in the military. And of course, I was very hesitant, but I realized that I had attracted this gentleman out of nowhere because of these 3 powerful statements. And the good news is he ended up not being in any way a scammer, but really a very decent human being that I'm getting to know as a friend anyway in the beginning. So I just wanted to share with you these 3 powerful statements. I kept it really simple. the self-concept work. I kept it really simple based on the problem I had on the outside. And it wasn't to do with an SP, not at all. It was far more to do with business. And I loved how I got movement. So give it a go. Use these 3 statements. I'm chosen, I'm wanted, and I'm in hot demand. Script it, record it, or I would say it in front of the mirror, and become aware throughout the day of your inner dialogue. And if it's not to your liking, change it to these 3 statements, especially when someone isn't showing up. Say it. It's almost like you do revision on the spot and then watch the magic happen. So I'd love to hear from you. Please put in the comments what happens, how long it takes before you start to get movement. And I look forward to reading your comments and supporting you with some other statements that I'm working on right now. So stay tuned. Bye for now.